In this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know step by step in the TONxDAO Telegram bot. We will cover TONxDAO Mining, creating syndicates, joining and leaving syndicates, setting up and participating in the Mega-Farm, and explore the DAO feature in the bot. I'll also show you how to join and leave the DAO, as well as tips for mining more effectively in TONxDAO. So, I'm in the TONxDAO app. The first thing I can do is hold the circle in the center to earn DAO points. As you can see, I'm constantly using energy, and it depletes quickly. Even after spending a small amount, TONxDAO shows that I'll need over an hour to restore my used energy. This leads us to the main idea that mining TONxDAO points in this way isn't the most efficient option, as we need to maximize DAO points while minimizing energy use. To achieve this, we should use the TONxDAO Mega-Farm. To participate in the Mega-Farm, you'll need to either create a syndicate or join an existing one. Let me show you two ways to create a TONxDAO syndicate. First method: open Telegram and create a group. I'll name this group Decryptica TONxDAO. Next, once the group is created and I'm the only member, I need to add the TONxDAO Syndicate Bot to the group. Then I'll need to grant this bot admin permissions. In the admin permissions list, I can turn off all permissions except for invite users via link. I can't turn off 2 more permissions without changing the group permissions for all members. Let's quickly adjust that. Go to the group settings, turn off these 2 permissions, and save the changes. Now I'm going to return to the TONxDAO Syndicate Bot. I can now turn off these 2 permissions, leaving only invite users via link enabled. Click Save. If everything is set up correctly, you'll see a message at the bottom saying Syndicate successfully created. Since I'm in this chat, I can set a TONxDAO Mega-Farm time by typing /Mega-Farm and specifying a time in UTC format. Let's set it for 1940. This is when the Mega-Farm will begin. Remember, the Mega-Farm lasts 30 minutes. If everything is configured correctly, you'll see a confirmation message. Mega-Farm time has been set to your time UTC. Another way to create a syndicate is to use a Telegram channel. I have my own channel Decryptica, so I'm going to use it. First, I need to add the bot, so I click on Manage Channel. Then Administrators, Add Administrator. I search for the TONxDAO Syndicate Bot, select it, add as a subscriber, and promote it to admin. Then I turn off all permissions for the bot. Done. Now I'm going to set the Mega-Farm time for this Decryptica syndicate. To do this, I need to open the TONxDAO Syndicate Bot, click Start to begin interacting with it. I see a list of my syndicates, Decryptica and Decryptica TONxDAO. Scrolling up, I find the list of available commands. I'll copy the Syndicate Mega-Farm command, which I'll paste here. The number 2024 is my Decryptica channel identifier, found in the list of my syndicates above. Then I'll set the Mega-Farm time in UTC format and press Enter. Mega-Farm time for Syndicate Decryptica has been set to 21:35 UTC. This time is just for testing. You can find the actual Mega-Farm time in my Telegram channel. The link is in the description. In general, you can use this bot to manage all your syndicate settings. The first method I demonstrated is more of a legacy approach, so you can simply use this bot for everything. Let's open the TONxDAO Telegram bot and go to the Syndicates page. I'm currently in the Decryptica TONxDAO Syndicate because I created it before the TONxDAO team introduced the new syndicate management interface in the TONxDAO Syndicate Bot. Click Find, type Decryptica, and you'll see that now I have two separate syndicates, each with set Mega-Farm times. Next, I'll show you how to leave a syndicate and merge two syndicates into one. Let's say I want to leave the syndicate. I'll demonstrate this using my friend's account. First, open the Syndicates page, where you can see that my friend is currently in the Decryptica TONxDAO Syndicate. Open it, go over here and click Leave Syndicate. This opens up a view where you need to select Leave Syndicate and then swipe to vote. I voted for myself to leave this TONxDAO Syndicate. I'll return to the Syndicates page to check. Now I'm not a part of any syndicate. To join a syndicate in TONxDAO, open the Syndicates page, click Find, and enter the name of the syndicate you want to join. Of course, I recommend joining my syndicate, Decryptica. Click Join Syndicate, then select Join Syndicate option and swipe to vote. Now you are in. Since I currently have two syndicates, I want to merge them into one. As you can see, I'm still in the Decryptica TONxDAO Syndicate. Let's see what happens after the merge. Open the TONxDAO Syndicate Bot again to see the list of available commands. You can also update your syndicate's information. For example, if you have changed your group or channel name or updated the avatar, you can use the syndicate update command to sync the data. Or you can delete a syndicate using this command. I'm going to merge my syndicates, so I need to copy the command syndicate merge along with the identifiers of my two syndicates. Let's check the IDs. 2028 and 5046. All set. Press Enter. You're about to merge the following syndicates: Decryptica, Decryptica TONxDAO, Target Syndicate Decryptica. All data will be transferred to the target syndicate, and the merged syndicates will be deleted. Please confirm by clicking the button. Yes, I'm going to keep only Decryptica, so I select it by clicking this button. Another message asks me to confirm that Decryptica will be the target and Decryptica TONxDAO will be deleted. I click Confirm and Yes to finalize. Merging syndicate completed. Target syndicate is Decryptica. Let's check if the merge was successful. Open the TONxDAO Telegram bot, and you'll see I'm still showing as a part of the Decryptica TONxDAO Syndicate. No worries, just open another page and then return to the Syndicates page. It worked! Now I'm in the Decryptica Syndicate, and all 5 members were automatically moved there. It's done. The best part of joining a syndicate is the TONxDAO Mega-Farm. It's easy. Just open TONxDAO at the right time, start farming, and you'll earn 5x more points. The Mega-Farm lasts 30 minutes and is the best way to spend your energy. Check my Telegram channel for Mega-Farm updates. And feel free to suggest times that work for you. You'll find the link in the description. The next topic I want to discuss is the DAO inside the TONxDAO Telegram bot. DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. When you first enter the TONxDAO, you can click Create a DAO to set up your own DAO, where you'll start as the only member. Here is my DAO's level. It allows me to add up to 4 members. I've already added 1 member. To invite others, just click here and share the invitation link with friends. Another way to invite is to open the DAO page, scroll down, and use Invite to DAO button. On the DAO page, you'll find the total points farmed by all DAO members. The DAO's level, my participation shown in percentage, and DAO points, my total profit and my referrals profit. Here is the DAO composition. Currently it's just me and kind of one my friend. The voting history page shows details about past votes, including who voted and when, for decisions like joining or leaving a syndicate, leaving a DAO, or other choices. Another important point: members in the same DAO see the same farming options, DAO level, points, etc. It's like teamwork for you and your friends to farm points, invite new members, and vote on DAO decisions together. Let me show you how voting works. Suppose I have a DAO with 3 members, including myself, and I want to remove someone. I click on the member I want to remove, then select Remove from DAO. I need to vote, so I choose Remove from DAO. The other option is Leave in DAO. I swipe to vote, and my vote is counted. Next, my friend, who is also a DAO member, opens the TONxDAO Telegram bot and sees a message: Active voting in progress. He can also find this message on the DAO page. My friend needs to vote on whether to remove the 3rd DAO participant. Voting finished. You left DAO. Wait, I have found a bug. TONxDAO is telling me that I left the DAO, but I actually voted for someone else to leave. After reloading the app, everything works correctly. The intended person left the DAO, and only 2 members remain. The main difference between a DAO and syndicates is that DAOs can have a maximum of 5 members, while syndicates have no limit. DAOs are structured around making decisions, voting, and farming together, whereas syndicates are mainly used for the Mega-Farm to get 5x boost. To earn more points, you'll need to complete various TONxDAO tasks. You may already know this, but let me show you how to complete the TONxDAO quiz. First answer: September 12. Second answer: Decentralized Autonomous Organization. Next, third answer: to create yet another Telegram game. Fourth answer: Ton. Last answer: this one. With 5 correct answers, I earned 200,000 DAO points. While farming, you may also find additional objects appearing, like this pumpkin. Click on it to receive extra points. More points and in-game activities mean better chances for the TONxDAO airdrop. If you found this information useful, please subscribe and leave a like. Feel free to share your questions or thoughts about TONxDAO in the comments. Thanks for watching.